There's a story of a lovely lady. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for showing up. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do what we got to do. How you guys feeling? This message is going to be brought to you by I Don't Teach Tarot. Click the link in the bio, please, and thank you. How is everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Hi, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the collective. Collective, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. If you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. How are you feeling? Did you check in with yourself today? Let me tell you, I checked in with myself today, right? And everything was going well, really. And then the day started. Text message came through, went somewhere, this happened, this happened, this happened. And then I started to notice that I wasn't feeling the same way that I had felt when I woke up. And then I had started to check myself because who am I to let them, just change and corrupt my day for the day? Anyway, so sitting on this. Al-Fatiha today, the opener. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful, all praise is for Allah, Lord of all worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us along the straight path, the path of those you bless, not those you are displeased with or those who are astray. Amen. Next one is Psalms 91. Please and thank you. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rapport. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say the Lord is my refuge and make the Lord your most high, make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Amen. Please and thank you. Amen. I trust the changes happening in my life. Amen. I release what no longer aligns with who I am becoming. My intuition is guiding me in the right direction. I am allowed to grow beyond old versions of myself. Peace flows through me as I move through change. I attract clarity, truth, and genuine connections. My energy is protected and balanced. Every day I become more aligned with my purpose. I welcome new opportunities that match my growth. I am safe, trusting my inner voice. Because apparently your intuition is important. But do you know that? Alright, we're going to go up here, scroll on up into the day. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Prophetess, hi. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Come on in, come on in, come on in, please, and thank you. All right, first things first. Good morning, everyone. Grand Rising, Bismillah, Rich Rising, whatever you want to say, okay? If you woke up today feeling a little different, a little more aware, or even a little emotional, you're not just imagining it. The energy today is about realignment and truth. All right, so let me explain something to everybody because, like I said, when I woke up, I was feeling good. I had no sense of, no type of way down, drag down, nothing. So, definitely feeling a little bit of a projection energy, but also environmental because of the fact that the energy is gray outside. So we got projection energy, we got environmental energy. All right, today the energy is about realignment and truth. Many people in the collective are entering a phase where things that once felt normal no longer resonate. Conversations, habits, relationships, and even the thoughts could be being reevaluated internally. All right, let's see. All right, if you need to cry, cry. Because for some reason it's giving energy, big boys don't cry. And I don't know who said that, but you know, things can happen. It's an emotional energy release. All right, let's see. That's purging the system. People have been taught for so long that your emotions are an issue. Women are emotional. That's why they can't do this. That's why they can't do that. Not realizing that emotions are a superpower. And it is being responsible in everything we do. So something that's not emotional, or something that's overly emotional is an issue. Something that is not emotional or have no feelings at all, because I am a human being. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed. I am a human being. I have energy of being able to be compassionate for someone, but yet also be self-aware. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Anyway, purging the system is crying. And that could be the Mother Nature in it, or it could just be raining, because it is looking kind of rainy outside, but it's not giving that. It's like big girls don't cry, or big dudes don't cry, but somebody's saying that you can't be emotional. Why would the energy... All right, so the thing about this is everything in balance, everything in moderation, right? Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. It is being, so it may be a Libra energy around, because it's like the scales of justice. All right. All right. So in this process, scales of justice, but purging of the system, that's the issue, because Mother Nature cries. Y'all don't realize it's a ritual. It's libations. Tears hit the ground. They go into heaven. That's your ass. All right. That's a ritual. Not really, but it is. So it's also the thing. Prayers go up, blessings go down. Blessings come down. But I said go down. And I hear go down, but go down could mean what? What does go down mean? Many things, and get your mind out the gutter also, but that wasn't what it was. It is like a maybe somebody wanting to bring you down a couple pegs or a couple levels. What what does so somebody could want you to be brought down a couple pegs. Maybe they don't like how you act. Maybe they don't like how you look. Maybe they don't like, the fact that people love you or something. In the process. Welcome everybody. Good morning. Thank you for being here. So many people in the collective are entering a phase where things that once felt normal no longer resonate. Conversations, whatever they're talking about, you don't care. All right. Also, this is the thing. So we've been talking about bloodlines, lineage, DNA, religious factors, inheritance, generational wealth, but also wealth transfer. DNA, wealth transfer, inheritance, stolen inheritance, and the reason why it's being worded like that, inheritance versus stolen inheritance, because you have to remember something that was done many, 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 many moons ago. All right, but also in the process of that, because it's a whole big ball of stuff, right? Something that was done a long time ago, but then and some people benefited from it, but they weren't the ones that did it, right? And so they don't feel like they should be held responsible for what their parents or great da 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 did. All they know is this was their inheritance. It got passed down through the lineage, through the generation. Mind you, this is not just what's on the table. It's just the description of how it's being talked about, okay? Anyway, so they feel like they're obligated to it because of the fact that it was their da 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 da. Meanwhile, doing the right thing says these people stole. And so when they came in, they may have done it, but these people saying I shouldn't be held responsible for the grandparents. These people over here saying everybody's responsible because you still have to be able to do the right thing. I love you. Have a good day. You should still be responsible. All right. So, although because I hear the word grace, so grace being granted, but Abby is right there, so here we are. Hey Abby, they saying grace, so grace, grace being granted. All right. Let me tell y'all something about the reason why the energy that is surrounding this whole entire situation feels very heavy and crying, because the ground crying is Cain and Abel. Also tribes and things of that nature. Biblical, mind you, is bigger, because even when I was talking yesterday, and some stuff is getting ready to get left out, because some stuff is getting left out, mind you, just so y'all know. Anyway, what we was talking about yesterday is that before these people came here, be mindful that we're talking about something bigger than this. It's just this is what's being used. So before these people came here and put their laws, people still want to call this place America. It is not that. It has an original name. Before they got here, it's a name and a language that only these people know. The peacekeepers, right? All right, because they kept original documents the same way the Ethiopian people kept the Bible in its full entirety and certainty. anyway, it's devil, but mind you, not even devil. It is given entity, alien form, right? All right, so anyway, because it could be spaceship alien foreign, or it could just be alien foreign, as these people being alien and foreign to this land. But mind you, these people are actually here and belong to this land, right? Anyway, so it's several different arguments happening at the same damn time, because it's almost like in heaven, these are ancestral ties is what I hear they said. And then over here they say it's ancestral ties too, but the way the way it got done was not right. And then again, also there's language barriers. But anyway, when I was telling y'all about the situation as to it was people that lived here thousands of years before these people came over here, it is also another subject, another situation. They say go even further back, because the language was sacred, but I didn't want to say language. But apparently the language was sacred, and including the land was sacred. So now you're dealing with a whole lot of spirits and a whole lot of other energy and a whole lot of entities that I ain't got nothing to do with. Okay, so I'm gonna just say it's a whole lot of this happen, like clamoring, like, and y'all think that whatever's happening here is awesome and amazing. Whatever they're doing is also awesome and amazing. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Either way, projection being done by this people, because things being uncovered, untied, undo, unwind, unbind the situation, release it, all the things being done, so everything being released all at the same time. But mind you, it's overwhelming to the system. The thing is it makes me sad, and it makes me want to cry, because of the fact that I don't have no tears for this, but yet the thing is I want to fight them. And also the reason why it has to be done, and it has to be done the way it has to be done, right? But the words are this. The spell has been casted for so long that even though people can see, they're still not making any movements. And that's the part that makes me sad, even though I still have no feelings for this. And so when people are oblivious, but mind you, eyes wide open, but eyes wide shut at the same time, because they see it, they hear it, but in the grand scheme of things, people think they're this little, this small. When meanwhile, they're giants to this situation. And whatever has been done throughout time, because the way it actually even look, it's like sand. The way a sand, because it shows time, like, remember I showed y'all the sands of time? So you know how when they tip it over and it's like they're running out of time, but that's not what it looks like. It looks like if I would take and pressure wash something with sand. And so I forgot what that job is called, but they use it on metals and this and a third to clean them off. Like, when you power wash something with sand, it destroys. Like, it creates, because sand is abrasive. And so it's given that. Oh, sandblasting. Yes. Thank you, Abby. So sandblasting. And if you sandblast something, it is damaging or it's purifying, because people sandblast to cleanse something off, clean it off. But if I sandblast you, you would die. So if I sandblast a mountain, it would deteriorate. It would start to, and I think that's how it goes. But anyway, so something isn't exactly what it seems. I need to put that, because it says that something isn't what it seems. That would give moon energy, right? And so it's a thing that says what happens in the dark will eventually come into light. So it's almost like something that's being laid flat like this. Imagine, you know how for the flat earth people, they say the earth is, you know, flat and it's round and it's in a dome. Imagine if I flip it over. What would it be then? So everything is not what it seems. Like, you think that whatever you're seeing right now is, you know, all the untruths and there's so much information, this, that, and third. Like, all I hear, like, the word is damage. The damage that has been done, and trying to untangle the damage is almost like it still has to be flipped upside down because it's not right yet. It's on the wrong end of the scale. And here come this word again. It's gravity. Gravity. The meaning of gravity. What's the meaning of gravity, and how many different ways can gravity be used? All right, let me take this over here because I got to move this out of here. I need to go somewhere else. And that may be the thing. We have to go somewhere else. We have to do something else. Hey, Cash, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, so the gravity of a thing. What's the meaning of gravity, and how many ways can gravity be used? And then the etymology. And then all right, just so y'all know, that word been sitting on this desk since I wrote it the other day. But remember, I said we was going to get into it, but it was never the right time. So something took a few days before we were able to address it. What's the meaning of gravity, and how many? I don't know how that got. How many ways? All right, so it's giving like the vibe, because house. House is like your physical house that you live in, your body, your vessel, or your planetary alignment, right? But also a vessel being a ship, but also your body. So we had a language barrier at some point in time, but this could mean this, but also this. All right, so take it how it resonates. Anyway, so what I'm looking at right now is a picture that I want to actually be able to use. So let me show y'all what it looks like. Because all right, so this is the first picture that they showing us, right? So can you see that? Can everybody see that? Y'all see the people that are standing up there? Let me see. Y'all see the people? There y'all go. Y'all see the people? Y'all see the people? Y'all see the people? All right, so it says, this ball falls down at my feet because of gravity. Which way will it fall if it goes this way? The orange falls down to my feet. No matter which way you are supposed to be standing on the planet, the way gravity works is still supposed to be magnetically connected to the earth, right? If that's how it's explained. Again, I ain't a science teacher, but hey. Anyway, gravity is a natural force that pulls objects with, there's more pictures here just so y'all know. That pulls objects with mass towards each other. It is what keeps your feet on the ground and oceans on earth and the planets moving around the sun. In simple terms, anything that has mass creates a gravitational pull. The larger the mass, the stronger the pull. For example, the Earth's mass pulls us up towards its center, so we don't float away. The Earth's mass pulls us towards its center, so we don't float away. The sun's gravitation or gravity keeps planets in orbit. The moon's gravity affects the tides in Earth and oceans. All right, so something was happening with the tides in the ocean because literally it was coming in. It's like a tsunami, right? But this is the way the information is being flooded into the system. Why? Because it's meant to overwhelm, but also destroy, right? The powers that be, or the actual, I hear the word systemic is what the word is. So we can look it up and see what it means, but y'all know what I mean. In modern physics, especially from Albert Einstein's, gravity is explained as the bending of space and space before time caused by mass. This is what I said. Remember I said that we have to remember that somewhere on the timeline there's a ripple, right? A wrinkle in time is actually what's happening. These people over here during this timeline are pissed, okay? Because literally you're holding back, what's that word, maybe distorted or something. Anyway, so it's some people standing on this timeline. These are the people that built them buildings that look like them stone buildings, and I said it's castles and things of this nature. Y'all would call them the Tartarian people and some other people. Anyway, they on that timeline, they pissed. Something's happening because it's almost like the timelines are doing this, and so it gets flipped over. Take it how it resonates, because you know they're arguing. In modern physics, especially Albert Einstein, because again, some of these people don't exist at this point in time, because literally Albert Einstein is on this timeline, but meanwhile, a baby in a manger was born, and it was based off of a star. So literally there was documentation and everything else pertaining to civilizations and things of that nature that was already built before then, and then these people show up and then they start throwing documents and stuff all over the place, and now nobody knows what's up, what's down, what's side to side, and that ain't the way it's supposed to be. All right. Mind you, it's given a chosen few, right? So when it is things passed down sacred, this generation to this generation to this generation to this generation, meanwhile, certain things that should have been delivered, gifts, talents, things of that nature, because these are the people who would be connected to. The way it's showing is like a what is that? It is in the middle of like a sacred temple or something. And just say like, if I don't know if y'all seen the moon last night or the night before that, it was big, it was bright. Now just imagine being in the middle of the grasslands or something, and it being sacred temples and things of this nature set up. But mind you, this is where the people lived at, so this is where they did whatever it was they was going to do. They lived off the land or whatever, right? And then over here it is huge castles, this, that, and the third. So just imagine what a night sky would look like in an area where it's not hustle and bustle city, all this other weird stuff happening, right? And so you can see clearly the star from here to there to, whatever. You could also see like the planets and this, that, and the third, right? But mind you, the fact of the matter is, y'all remember there was a time when people created time based off of the sun, the moon, and the stars. So last night, and it just happened just as fast as that, it slipped my mind, or it slipped your memory, because it's basically forgetting. But anyway, last night something was happening. I was going through a bunch of documents, and it was saying different locations and places that family members lived, and mind you, I was just stuck on it. I couldn't give it up, to the tune of, I literally said I was going to be done with it, but then I said, it just kept going. And so certain places, it said, y'all remember during the time when they did the census, and y'all remember when the people went door to door, somehow in one of the census, because I said that, my aunt said the same exact thing, because I called her and I said this is what something is saying, and then she said, well, no, they used to go door to door. Yes, I remember that, but literally I'm looking at documentation saying they called, so clearly there's a file that says they called, but that wasn't the thing. What got me was, it said encyclopedia. If anybody has any old encyclopedias, this is why. Remember, people used to go door to door selling encyclopedias. It was giving you the history at the time. Yes, they stopped calling. They started calling when they stopped going door to door. Yes, so there's stuff that didn't get documented properly, but if you could be looking for something, as I was looking at the documents on the census records, it says this encyclopedia, but those encyclopedias don't exist anymore. And so even in the process of that, is giving my body chills. The thing that caught me was this, and this is where a lot of y'all don't even realize, like, if we don't do something right now, your generation after this generation after this generation is going to be mute, enslaved. So as I was looking at the paperwork, I can read in cursive. And so literally, I wasn't even thinking of the fact that I'm just going through. So I'm making the documents bigger. I'm reading them, right? And then something dawned on me. This is the same handwriting. Whoever is writing this is the same handwriting. This is the reason why when I research my ancestors .com account, I could tell it was door to door because some names were misspelled. Yes, and so were some of mine, because one of them's name is Nada, this, that, and the third, but meanwhile it's M. The thing is though, what caught me, and y'all, sometimes like I'm very like pay attention to the small details, and so as I was going through it, and you know when you don't think of nothing, like when you can just automatically read something, you don't even think about it. You just pull it up, you read it. And so I pulled it up and I read it. And then something kept triggering me about the handwriting. Because when I remember census being done, it would be we had to write it, or matter of fact, we sent it in, because I think I did a census record in this house. And so I had to write it, I had to send it in. But the handwriting is the same over and over and over and over and over again. And also the thing is the way they even try to write it, it's almost like they try to write it so you couldn't see it. But again, I can read cursive. It don't matter. Like from the beginning to the end, doctor, lawyer, whatever your handwriting says, unless you just do it like this, I'm going to be able to read it. But the funny part was, and see, the universe be trying to tell me stuff, right? The other day, I happened to be laughing because a reel came across, and it was Damani. I love Damani, T.I.'s son. He sings, you know, that soulful music, this and the third. He came into his dad, and he asked T.I. to write something in cursive for him. And T.I. said, he was saying this everybody's contribution. But T.I. picked up on it the same way I did, because I said the same exact thing. He must can't write in cursive. Don't know if he can. He said he could. He never did it. But T.I. said, oh, y'all young niggas can't write in cursive. That was the same thing I thought the minute he asked him to write it. Anyway, so now what's also happening is there's issues with the documents because everybody is now doing the same exact thing. So now they're moving stuff around because everybody's in the system. Everybody's looking. Everybody's paying attention. Also, the thing that I notice is some of the information looks like they went over it multiple times. You don't go over something multiple times unless you are trying to either cover something up, or it's basically covering something up. It's like a child when you get the wrong grade at school and then you come home, you turn an A into a B, or you turn whatever language is there. Right, almost as if the handwriting had to look a certain type of way to get the job. Yes. And again, only a person that knows cursive, and like I said, even the people that can read cursive probably don't even think about it because it's something that we can just do. And as I'm sitting there, like I said, the thing that caught me was, but look at God. God been trying to tell me this whole entire time, because literally that I didn't see that reel for not no reason. It was going to be important about the handwriting. So just imagine I'm not here and my kids can't read cursive. Imagine you're not here and your grandkids can't read cursive. Their heritage, their lineage is written in cursive. they're going to have to ask somebody to do something for it. If y'all parents right now don't fix this, literally, and get the documentation that they need, and you read it for them and put it all together, your kids are going to be fucked. But mind you, Cat Williams just said the other day, and everybody better listen, because everybody, he's one of us, and this what he said, and this was it. That was all I needed to know.
Yikes. Step on.
Shut up. We do not give a damn about that. Where you at, Cat? Did I delete you already? Because I've been purging the system. Whatever's there, I just show it for a minute and delete it. So if you're looking at my page, you better see it when it show up, because I'm deleting all of it, okay? Why? I told y'all the system is learning. The reason why they get ready to start trying to purge you and place things, because they're going to have a document of everything. They already know you're this type of person because the system is clocking your T. So...
Attention, player haters and overrated disbelievers of all kinds. I stand before you today 10 toes down as the bearer of bad news. Y'all done fucked up.
Mind you, it could all be a joke, but literally it's the clip, the sound bite is all you need. Because on this side, they done fucked up, but on our side, we also have fucked up. Why? Because we keep letting them get a stronger and stronger foothold into this system. And we still keep doing the exact same thing. We still keep labeling this place America. This place is not America. It became that based off of whoever that man named America is such and such, da-da-da-da-da. It's not America. It's not the United States. This is what they named it. This is not what it was called. Anyway, long story short, the gravity of a situation, ways gravity can be used, because I'm not going to harbor on it, because at the end of the day, I keep telling y'all that's one of the things that God was working on me this morning with. You can't, do you want to know the truth? Yes, God, I want to know the truth. Well, if you start putting that in your system to the point where it starts weighing your system down, you're not going to be able to handle it. You're not going to be able to hold it. I'm not going to be able to, give you da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let me adjust myself. Allow me to, check myself and get myself together, because I can't ask for the truth and then be mad.com as I'm being given it. I could be mad, but adjust that shit, because we need some more. Mind you, they said y'all not ready. Y'all not really ready for the truth and the gravity of it all, because technically it's about to get a whole lot darker and a whole lot deeper, okay? Just know that. Anyway, gravity isn't just something we experience. It's used in many ways in science, nature, and technology. Keeping planets in orbit stable. Mind you, things being made up and just being given, because like I said, the new scientists, the new people, the new placement are already here telling y'all, and then later on they're going to act like once they wipe this man away, because Terrence Howard been telling y'all already. Then they gonna act like whatever it was their, thing, and they're gonna wipe away patents and this, and the third. They done it. So don't act like it can't be done. Then they're gonna be trying to use his information, saying that it's their information, say where they try to say Albert Einstein right here. But meanwhile, it was a whole system and civilization set up before this came about. But meanwhile, we don't know who the original information is, because guess what? Open up the vault. Open up the vault. And then, we gonna see. Anyway, gravity isn't just, and don't let just, any random ass da-da-da-da-da. Like, I want to see with my own two eyes. I want to lay my eyes on my own information. But the thing is, I wouldn't even be able to read it. The same way y'all kids not going to be able to read it. When they sitting in my seat saying the same exact thing and we failed them, it's going to be our fault. It's going to be y'all fault for real. Because I ain't taking responsibility, because I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Gravity isn't just something we experience. It's used in many ways. Science, nature, and technology. Keeping planets in orbit stable. Gravity holds together entire solar systems. Tap that screen, please, and share the live. Tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live. Please and thank you. Gravity holds things together. Entire solar systems, galaxies, planets, orbits, moons, orbits, planets. Without gravity, the universe would combust. Thank you. Facts, y'all fault. I teach mine to exactly, period. Because it's not going to be my fault, because God going to know that I did my part. Yeah, that's y'all fault, because I'm trying to tell y'all, we going to have to do something. God get them, but also in the process, we're going to have to do something. Teach your kids to read in cursive. Do something. Teach me to read in Hebrew. Like, whatever it is, we have to even educate ourselves. Because literally, even if they opened up the book for us, guess what? I'm going to be oblivious to it. And then I'm going to need a translator. And then this nigga going to be lying. You see what I'm saying? It gets to be anything they want it to be when you can't read it. And that's for everybody. Even if you're a scholar and you think you're smart and you can't read a different language, you're just as dumb as everybody else. Mind you, our parents' parents and parents' parents allowed it to happen because they should have did what them other people did. Went to war with them as soon as they came over here. Don't bring that ass over here. And mind you, if we ever get it right, we not going to let them bring their ass over here ever again. So there's that. And if y'all don't know that, it better be passed down generation to generation to generation. If we ever get this place back, everybody better make sure it's a riddle, Miss Mary, Matt. Like, we don't want to hear that shit. Don't let these people come over here, because this is what they did in 1682, da 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 da. Like, make it plain. Don't cover it up. Don't sugarcoat it. We don't care you pop that thing for a real nigga. We don't care that this happened. Da 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 da. The reason why this stuff still is being able to be done today is because what happens in the house stays in the house. Don't let the children know. Da 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 da. Teach the children to stay away from these people because these people ain't right. They're predators. Period. Tides in the ocean. The moon's gravity pulls the earth's ocean, causing high and low tides. Like, this ain't sweet. Like, shit ain't sweet. And so I don't know why anybody is, oh, I wish like we could go back to what it was before. Ain't no going back. This is now what it is. Get the information, and we have to figure out something new, because guess what? If we keep allowing, we needed to go back to what they want. No. From day one, from the jump, they were conniving. They were lying. They were aiming to steal. Your government, the one that y'all like so much, that y'all want to vote on, and this, that, and the third, that clearly says that if they're not working for the people, then they need to be gone. They're not working for the people. They never were working for the people. Everything they did was to advance them, never us. And still to this day, if in fact they thought that they could do the right thing, why are they not? It ain't in them. So everybody's going to have to understand that even from the jump, when they started taking land that wasn't theirs, they made sure that the people could not get rid of their own land. That is a thief. If I come to your house right now and take your property and your land, you're going to be upset. Well, that's what they did on a massive scale. Hundreds of thousands of properties, lands, everything. But meanwhile, you'll look at me and say something's wrong with me. I feel like something's wrong with y'all. And that's the part that makes me sad. Because the fact of the matter is it don't even matter if we see it. Y'all still ain't gonna do nothing about it. The same way it don't matter if y'all see that they out here doing stuff to people's kids, this, that, and the third. You're not gonna do nothing about it. They're banking on it. Mind you, you've been doing it for years. Y'all are never gonna do nothing about it. So at this point, they got free reign to do whatever they want to do. The only thing that's going to save us right now is a hope and a prayer, because y'all ain't. And that's sad. It's like, it's not even going to take that much. That's the other part. Everybody to collectively get together to understand. But then after that, y'all will be fighting amongst each other because of the fact that, y'all, this is sad. But this is also, like I said, this is why me and God had a conversation this morning. And it don't matter, because at the end of the day going to end, and what's supposed to happen will happen. And if that's the way it's supposed to happen, then, hey, all I got to say is don't ask me to come back to this place ever again. Because at this point, if all the contracts are looking like lies and this, that, and the third, and this is the way it is, and these people can see it in their face and they still don't care, I don't need to be here, because I see it, I care, I want to do something about it. This is the reason why I'm talking about it. So, satellite technologies. Satellites for allowing gravity to stay in orbit around Earth. I don't care about none of this. Hydropower energy. Gravity also allows water to fall downward, which generates electricity in dams. Architecture and engineering. Engineering must calculate gravity when design. Buildings, bridges, airplanes, roller coasters. Structures must support gravitational loads. Space travel. All right, that's not what I'm asking for. Etymology, anyway, of gravity is the word gravity comes from Latin root, gravitas, meaning weight, heaviness, seriousness. From Latin gravis, meaning heavy. Are y'all not noticing how many words are either Latin? It is Spaniard, it is European. It's a bunch of stuff over here that got implemented over here that had nothing to do with nobody that lived here. And then they came in creating rules. So I should start going to people's houses, because this is how I feel. Like, if this is what they could do, I should just start doing it too. I'm gonna just start. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna knock. I'm gonna just pull my car up to your house, open your door, go in your refrigerator, eat your food, and I don't want to hear you saying nothing, because y'all don't say nothing any other time. So the same way y'all shut up when, the government is doing what they doing and you don't have nothing to say, do that when people start just coming into your house and just, freely wearing your clothes and your shoes and everything else. Because that's what is actually happening. So Latin, gravis, Old French, gravite, Middle English, gravity, original, or the word meant weight, heaviness. Later scientists like Isaac Newton is described to describe the force pulling objects, because Isaac Newton came around in what time? Not before y'all had them big old buildings and this, that, and the third, before everything looked like, heaven on earth, before they started coming over here, right? Doing stuff. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to say. Gravity is seriousness. Gravity is weight. Weight, heaviness, physical meaning. This is the science meaning. Gravity is the force that pulls objects with mass towards each other. It gives things weight. Examples: Earth's gravity. This is all these big grown men talking about, I'm a protector of women and children. No, y'all not. Y'all are predators. Y'all are predators just like them. Because if y'all was real protectors of men and of women and children, some stuff would be being orchestrated right now. But ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody doing nothing, and nothing's gonna happen, because y'all are just whatever y'all are. Y'all want to fight a woman, but y'all don't want to fight a real situation. So of course we know y'all will beat on bitches. We know you'll beat on a child. But for some reason, when it comes to, handling the manly business that y'all claim y'all is, about that work, y'all not really about it. And I'm going to just tell y'all right now. So right now, I'm going to have to start saying this is the reason why I'm probably going to have to not look at some of y'all in the light, because when you don't respect people, and at this moment in time, if y'all do nothing, ain't no way nobody can respect y'all. And I'm going to just say that in all seriousness. If nothing gets done about this moment in time, ain't nary man walking this planet better look at no woman talking about respect y'all. For what? Because apparently your crotch is just as, the same as mine. But that would explain y'all are born bitches. So there would be that. And I ain't calling y'all bitches. But the thing is, if nothing gets done at this moment in time and everything just moves on out and, we just slide on into whatever next thing is and nobody done nothing, y'all better not ask a woman around here to respect y'all for nothing. And I mean period. Because I'm going to be writing some books and I'm going to be saying it. This word respect went out the window. Point blank period. Because what y'all do? Help them? Even if it's knowing people gonna have to die, people gonna have to risk their life for a situation, that's understandable. But y'all better not be trying to later on in life act like y'all be having hell of aggression to women because you want me to shut up. I get it. I wouldn't want to know that I'm that either. But at the end of the day gonna end, and that's a fact of the matter. That's it. The women seem like they willing to do more than y'all. And so there's that. Y'all be talking about how y'all this, that, and the third. I don't see it, don't feel it, nothing. Cause y'all ain't doing nothing. So seriousness. Gravity can mean great seriousness or importance. Why? Because that even the book said, the Secret Covenant said, they will fake y'all into thinking that they're going to align with y'all. Meanwhile, y'all are never actually going to get anywhere in it. And on top of that, your punishment is going to be worse because you helped the enemy against your own. That's why y'all ain't saying nothing. So, I hope whatever it is that they're offering, I hope it's worth it. Because on the flip side of this, and like I said, nobody has a healthy fear of God. Because in my mind, y'all just be doing the most ungodliest things. And yeah, I don't want to be offered nothing to come back around this piece. Because at this point, like, y'all is really pissing me off. This whole situation is pissing me off. At the fact of the matter that we can see this. It's right here in your face. It's clear and present. Everybody can see it. Like, the veil is up, the shield is off, and this is what's happening. Mind y'all got to hide the kids, hide your wife, man. They came back. Mind you, that actually timed out really seriously, because at the end of the day, he told y'all, he said this shit been 15 years ago. That man said, hide your kids, hide your wife. Hide your kids, hide your wife. And instead, y'all didn't hide the kids or the wife. Y'all just handed them over to the people. But mind you, you got time. I'm a protector of women and children. No, you're not. You are a fucking predator. Period. Just like the rest of them. That's why it be so many of y'all in files and on lists and doing weird shit, being aggressive in ways that, why you ain't gonna be aggressive to them? You should have had your ass on the front line, because since you had all that aggression to women, you was able to do whatever you wanted to do to them, and you had nothing. Only the aggression towards the females, huh? We know why. A leader speaking with gravity, meaning they speak with weight, respect, and seriousness. That's gonna go out the window for a lot of y'all men, because why y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What y'all doing? Emotional weight. Sometimes gravity means deep emotional significance. Example, a moment filled with gravity, meaning the moment feels powerful, meaningful, or intense. But, y'all not allowed to have emotions or none of that, because, women be having too many emotions. And so she's just being emotional. No, never mind. Kids are being touched. People are being, taken off this planet. Mind you, your ancestors got robbed blind. But we're too emotional. My bad. We don't want to have that. Attraction or pull. Gravity also represents a natural pull or attraction between things. Matter of fact, I can't even say that. You know what? It's some men that are around here, because every time I think of something, I always think of this man. Abraham Traore, that man is actually doing some stuff. They saying, I don't care what these people are saying. I'm going to take that back. It's not all y'all. It's just the majority of y'all that are disgusting. There are some people who are actually helping in the right way. The rest of y'all, not so much. Being drawn towards something or someone, y'all always want to stand on the side of wrong. Oh, it's because of this. We have to align ourselves with this. Do y'all not see what the hell these people are doing? Or are y'all just choosing to actively not pay attention? Like, literally, even down. They said even go back before. Meaning, this ain't new. It happened before already. They're banking on everybody falling back to sleep and then nothing happening again. But a lot of the men are saying, you're overreacting. I'm telling y'all better pray and pray and pray. Because I don't know what to tell y'all. Gravity can describe something that has strong influence. Hey, Straight Talk, welcome. Thank you for being here. The gravity of a decision, meaning a decision carries heavy consequences. All right, so anyway, the root meaning of and etymology behind gravity is, the word comes from Latin gravis, heavy, gravitas, weight, seriousness, dignity. no dignity in the situation at all, period. Like, don't care to what happened to this, that, or the third. Mind y'all, again, it's billions of y'all around here. Billions. Physical weight, seriousness, importance, dignity or authority, emotional depth, attraction or pull, influence or consequences. So the gravity of a situation, because like I said, as I was reading them documents, I was easily reading them because, I can read cursive, not realizing y'all kids can't read cursive. And y'all just handing them over to people to be slaves anyway because y'all don't care. But y'all can easily read them. Maybe. Some of y'all. Anyway, I'm aligned with the highest expression of my soul in this present moment. Divine intelligence flows through my thoughts, guiding my every decision that I make. I walk in clarity, truth, and spiritual authority. Everything unfolding in my life is organizing itself for my highest good. I release attachments to what was, and welcome the wisdom of what I am becoming. My energy is sovereign, protected, and divinely directed. I trust the timing of my path and the unfolding of my purpose. My intuition speaks clearly, and I honor its guidance without hesitation. I embody peace, power, and awareness in every moment. I am a vessel for love, wisdom, and higher consciousness. And again, like I said, not all the men, but it's just so many of y'all just sitting on the couch discussing what y'all think women should be and which women should do. But meanwhile, what should a man do? Especially during this moment in time, since y'all, want to wear panties and thongs so bad, and dresses, and skirts, and be respected for beating on women and not protecting them. And the children. Integration. I stand firmly in my truth, even when the world is still remembering its own. My presence alone shifts the energy of spaces I enter. I move through life with calm, certainty, and spiritual awareness. The universe responds to the frequency I embody. I am in harmony with the unseen forces working in my favor. Do y'all not find it funny that you can get prosecuted in this world, in this United States, for, stealing or, talking against people or, something of that nature, but they literally talked against your ancestry, your inheritance, your ethnicity, your DNA, your lineage, your everything. But mind you, they have the authority over people. They get to tell you what's right and wrong. Meanwhile, they're sitting and doing everything that's wrong. They actually made laws that imprisoned your people because of the fact that they didn't want them having ownership of property or anything else. They wanted to be the owner of the property. So that's the reason why so many of y'all people is in jail right now. But even the way they wrote laws were to imprison the indigenous people of this land, the people that actually belong here. I think that's how they came up with the laws. They did. Based off of making sure that they couldn't have access to their own land, their own property, their own everything. And this is what we stand for. This is what we're protecting. This is what we're standing behind. The fact that I'm even saying this, they would say that I'm in trouble, I'm in violation of something, but meanwhile, they broke every treaty, they stole, they did everything that they would try to put somebody in jail for or lock somebody up. They do that and more. And y'all still backing them. Ain't nobody said nothing. Don't nobody care. Like, what type of spell is that's working? Because it got to be a hell of a spell that they put on the people that literally is wide awake. Y'all are wide awake seeing everything that these people are doing, hearing everything that these people are doing. And mind you, I'm not just saying specifically one person, this, that, and third, because I'm thankful that people are revealing the truth. But the fact of the matter is that we still stand idly by, listen to this, hear it on a daily basis, and nothing is happening. It's people in different countries basically going to jail behind stuff that these people have done. Meanwhile, but this is how they always been. So it's not new. This is the same way it has been throughout time. But you can get prosecuted for saying what they do. But they won't prosecute them for doing what they do. God, get them. Like, literally, whatever is happening in this world, something has to be done, because this is not how you raise children. This is not what we teach the children to do. It goes against everything that you tell a child to grow up and be a good person. Become the best that you can be. That goes against everything that you raise the little people to do. And that's not bothering anybody. Because if it's not bothering you, it's definitely weighing on me in a way. And mind you, all they're doing is prepping them right now to make sure that they can use and abuse them. This is why they can't read the language that they're putting stuff in. So they're literally setting your children up already to abuse them in a way. Because without the knowledge, without the education, what they going to do? Y'all not paying attention that these things are deliberate and intentional. Mind you, it's years and years and years ahead of. So this means they already thinking of weird shit to do. Years before we even contemplate and say, oh, that's why they did that. Because your ancestry is written in cursive. Your lineage, those documents are written in cursive. Go look at them. I mean, I can pull some of them up for you right here, right now. Let's see. Census records, where are they at? Because I got some of them right here. They're written in cursive. And if you can't read cursive and your kids can't read cursive, they're never going to find out who you are or where they came from. Absolutely. They are teaching them to be products of their environment. Yes. And so y'all gonna be mad at me because, you know what I'm saying, oh, she's just talking, she's the angry black woman, da 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 da. Okay, well, let me show you what an angry black woman is looking at. This is why it's angry, okay? So it's not because nobody didn't do anything. It's because this right here is what y'all are getting ready to leave y'all kids in. So when they start doing the real weird shit, trying to get rid of this, that, and the third, this is what, and probably half y'all can't even read this. Now, this is what's being left for your kids to go read. Now, one of y'all in the chat, tell me what any of that said. Because I'm sure you don't know. Mind you, Low Homer, Merritt, Willie, Underwood, Joe, Bayern, Mandy, Underwood, David, Luis. Mind you, even the way that they're writing it, I'm going to show you, like, whoever is writing this is literally, like, Bell Barber is written, like, right. Whoever is writing this is literally also trying to make it, like, because once it gets smaller, y'all can't see it. I literally had to make this joint big as I don't know what to make sure that I can see the words, the words, the way they do it. The handwriting is even intimidating. That's what I'm saying. And so, what y'all gonna do then? A whole lot of nothing. Mary Knight, mind you, just so y'all know the place where I am, so y'all can go actually look up some of y'all things too. So there's a thing, it's 1950 census, the official 1950 census website. So it is 1950 census archives.gov. You can look up any state. And all you got to do is put whatever it is that you want. But the thing is, I put in last names and then I just let it pop up, and then it started finding, locating people from everywhere. But if you don't know how to read cursive writing, you're not going to know what this says, because it's going to be, like she said, it's very intimidating. But again, I'm going to repeat it. I'm reading it with no issue at all, period. The thing that triggered me was the handwriting. Like, it's the same handwriting. Not the fact that it was in cursive, the fact that it was the same handwriting. Then it dawned on me, oh shit, it is in cursive. It's not in print. It's not, and then when they start putting stuff on digital paperwork, like, you should even be lucky this is here, because my aunt had a point yesterday. She told me to go to the location and pull up the library archives, this, that, and the third, but how many of y'all even got that? Now, let me see. These people right here, mind you, the weird part is it started pulling up everybody from like the location where I'm from or whatever, so that was all there. But anyway, go to that. The other thing that y'all need to look up is it's the Dow's. I told y'all about this the other day. The thing about the Dow's Act, right? The Dow's form, the place, a lot of people that didn't go through Oklahoma might not be listed there. And then the other part is, it is y'all having to go and trace the so even in like Georgia, it's the thing they call them creek babies, but there's something like Mississippi and Mississippi, Alabama, but one of these places didn't exist, so I have to go back and look at it because I was looking at something because somebody's birth certificate came up. Dawes Act of 1887. So if you go there, look up the National Archives, it'll ask you, you can get lists and things of that nature of, your people. Let me see. What else was I looking at on here yesterday? There's a website where you can get the people who are deceased. You can get their actual, their social security number, their social security card. Now, this is how much they're trying to change stuff. I was looking up a land record yesterday for my family down in Georgia, right? And they're telling me I got to go to the Clerks County. The Clerks County, I got to pull it up right here. The Clerks Authority, Georgia Superior Court Clerks Cooperative Authority. I literally have to, one, create an account. They're not just letting you look up anything. So this is the stuff that I'm telling you they doing. They trying to create roadblocks and things of that nature for people. So now I got to create a site, thing, compare account. So right here, limited use account. Click here to view charges. So they're paying. So let me click here. Next. You got to fill out this long document because they want to know who's in the system. So I can't even tell y'all how much it costs before I actually fill out this document in order to get the paperwork. Oh, they're tracking us. Yes. This is why I'm telling y'all. They are tracking everything that we're doing now. They're tracking. This is also why I said purge the system, because I know there's stuff that you want to make sure that you keep, and this, that, and the third. But if it's something that you want to share, just you want some people to see it, delete it, because the system they're tracking. I don't know the cost because I gotta fill it out. I ain't filled it out yet. So once I seen that, because I was talking to my aunt, but mind you, there's several different costs. So just so you know, that's not the only thing. Hold on, honey, because it's another thing that goes along with it. Let me see. Where is that website? Where was I just at? Where are you at? Show up. Where did you just go? Because I'm gonna tell you, honey, they got levels to this shit. Okay, right here. All right, so back. It says you get limited use account. Click here for limited use. They get single use account. Then it says regular account and then a premium account. Honey. So you probably gonna need the premium account because literally it showed me that my grandfather and them had a whole lot of property down in this area. And so the where I was searching for it said it gave me the lots and everything. And then it said in order for me to check it, it gotta go here. And so when I came over here, this is when I called my aunt and I said, you got to go through the courts, but I ain't like, that's strange that they want you to do that. But she told me that, I can go to the actual place and start checking it through the library and this, that, and the third. But they gave me a look of the, area because this seems to be an area where a lot of their family lived at. So, yeah. Now they want to charge you for some stuff. Mind you, even for the Indian registry, which is fine, you know what I'm saying? Because you still got to do like a, for every tribe that you get connected to. And I think the first one that I'm about to do is Delaware. And so, because I'm from that area, and you got to fill out the documents and this, that, and the third, but you need your documentation, you need your mother and father's documentation, you need their mother and father's documentation, and if they were registered, then you know that information. But technically, it should, like on my dad's side, it should be easier to trace them back to you know, the Moors and everything too, because they were Cheswell in this area, mulatto, all that stuff that they got, that they was putting on people's, you know, family history and things of that nature. Yeah. So I don't know. All I know is figure it out. Anyway, so today is something being revealed to you. Today is a day where you see someone or something clearly for the first time. People, places, and things. Because you have to also realize that a lot of this history was able to be covered up, and they may not have known. But you have to also remember that some people want to cover up stuff because they did some dirt in their background, this, and the third, and then that takes precedence over the fact that we're being, you know, hidden away, covered up. You're being destiny swapped with some people who came in and then left out with your people's documentation and your people's land and some other stuff. That's the actual, you know, definition and verbiage of that. So here we are, we thinking it was on, you know, this little bit of level or this little bit of scale, but mind you, it was on such a bigger, huger scale. And all they are trying to do on a daily basis is wipe away whatever could potentially be there for you to even find out who you could potentially be connected to. Now, how was that a good, you know, place, people, place, or thing? How was that a good government? Because even still to this day, they're still trying to make it harder because they know that everybody's in the system. So the collective is waking up. Many people right now are questioning things they once accepted without thinking. This is a period of awareness and inner awakening. I love that for y'all. I love that for us. And prayerfully, it actually changes something before it's too late. Because, you know, if we continue to keep allowing them to just purge the system, purge the system, purge the system every time, and we get put back to sleep and we continue to forget that, you know, we had ownership at all period of something, they're going to keep trying to take. So also, I found a girl, just so y'all know, and I don't know if this is legal or not, so, you know, don't do it, but, you know, I'm going to look it up and see. But she showed it, so I'm going to tell y'all. That thing with your social security card, I'm going to just show y'all.
Well, breaking fuck the news. I'm just going to read it. Commander claimed Trump was anointed by Jesus to cause Armageddon to justify Iran strikes. A military commander told a group of non-commissioned officers that that President Donald Trump was anointed by Jesus to light the signal fire in Iran to cause Armageddon and mark his return to Earth. According to a complaint filed with the Religious Freedom Watchdog, the anonymous complaint was provided to the Military Religious Freedom Foundation by one of the NCOs in attendance at the Monday's briefing on behalf of 15 troops, 11 of whom were Christians, 1 Muslim, 1 Jewish, and 2 atheists, and was first reported by freelance journalist Jonathan Larson. The NCO said of the commander, he urged us to tell our troops that this was all a part of God's divine plan, and he specifically referenced numerous citations out of the book of Revelations referring to Armageddon and the imminent return of Jesus Christ. We are losing our fucking minds.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it, but, you know, okay. Do with that information what you will.
Hey, yo, I know I look chopped right now, but ain't even about that right now. So why the fuck I'm going down the rabbit hole and I'm looking at my social security card and shit. And I said, let me go look at my card note, you know, let me go try to pay my card note with the number, right? Why the fuck it went through? Hold on, I'm gonna walk y'all through what the fuck I did. So first, I looked up the Federal Reserve Bank, right? Go to images, because it's gonna show you. Hold on, y'all. My mind is fucked right now. Numbers. I can't. Why is not letting me press on it? Okay, right here. So I'm gonna show y'all how I went from this. So this is the breakdown of all of the bank. This is the routing numbers, y'all. So if y'all want to try it, let me show y'all what to do. So let me hold this. So this is my social security card. You're gonna need this letter. You need to know what fucking letter to use. You're gonna search up Federal Reserve Bank numbers. You're gonna come right here. So y'all remember how I had an E? So this is my routing number, the 051. Okay, I promise you, if you use the number on the back of your social security card, you match it to the fucking Federal Reserve, whatever letter, whatever alphabet that you fucking have, you're gonna put your social security number as the fucking account number. And you're gonna have whatever number you have right here. This is the routing number. I promise you, you're gonna put that in and it's going to fucking go through. Now, I don't know if it's gonna bounce, but the fact that it fucking goes through, that's the crazy part. Now, before y'all put your social security number in, make sure you put a 0 in the front of it. That's the only way it's gonna go through. That's an actual account number. Okay, I went ahead and put in all my information. Once again, let me show y'all the routing number that I got offline that's connected to my SSN. Okay? Now, y'all don't have to do what I do. Y'all ain't gotta copy behind me, bitch. I mean, go big or go home. So, I'm gonna try to hit them hoes for $1,700. Let's see if that shit work. Okay, look at the fucking payment method. Federal Reserve Bank personal checking account. Yo, I kid you not. I don't give a fuck if this shit bounce, if it don't go through, if they contact me about some shit. The fact that it's even processing, the fact that it even let me get this fucking far to complete the payment. What the fuck?
Abby said, "Ain't no way." Well, in the comments, that people were saying, so it let her actually do it, and then it kicked it back later on, days later. So is what they said. Mind you, I have seen several different people say the exact same thing, that as long as you're using it for your account to pay your bills or something, then that's another thing. But she's saying it kicked it back. Then there was another thing that they was talking about these little stamp things that you're able to use. I don't know how that worked, but my son ended up reminding me this morning that I did see that. So and again, I don't understand how they got people living around here knowing good and well that they trying to charge you out the yin yang for this, that, or the third. But anyway, long story short, that came up on my thing this morning. The fact that it went through is crazy, and it did. And then you seen it, mind you. Like I said, I liked her because she actually showed it. She showed you every step, everything to do. And so it's a lot going on, y'all, anyway, but that's the message. Hopefully it helped. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget, I don't teach tarot. Click the link in the bio, please and thank you. And I'm just gonna have to go, and because this is how I'm feeling today, I'm gonna have to go and work some things out in my brain, because like I said, I started off with a good feeling today, and then somehow throughout the day, as you know, stuff was starting to happen, it started to give me like a feeling like I just wanted to be, I don't know. I don't even know which word to use, because I don't want to speak nothing over me. But I know that, like I said, that's a projection energy. And so, universe. Oh, hold on. I forgot something. Y'all, never mind. Charge it to my head, not my heart. I got to come back to y'all. Let me go ahead and finish what I was getting ready to do. Is it still in there? Well, maybe I ain't, because actually it left. I had wrote all that stuff in there. See what I'm saying? I wrote a whole bunch of stuff in one of these things, all the things that I was talking to y'all about. And then I went to a different page and literally pulled it all up out of there. Did it pull it? Let me see. Let me check one more thing. If it pulled it, then that's it. But mind you, I had actually typed all that in. Y'all, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. A lot of this stuff is really like, you gotta really just put your head on. God is showing us for a reason. Because honestly, a lot of this stuff is making me mad. Like, that people would just be so wicked and evil, and we are just oblivious in a way that we connect the dots. No matter what's happening, no matter, what's going on, how they treating us, this, that, and the third. And mind you, there is a way to come up from out of this system, and it's just Nobody cares. Anyway, so it's not there, and I'm gonna just go. So, yep. That's sad. Or maybe not. Maybe that might be God's way. Same as everything else. Click the link in the bio. Have the day you deserve. See you, Abby. Love you. Thank you for being here. Straight talk.